Welcome to my channel, The Tadka Project. Today I'm going to show you how to make a filling and nourishing but still a fresh and light vegan quinoa porridge. So let's get cooking. For my vegan quinoa porridge, here I have 1 cup of quinoa, for which I've taken 2 cups of a plant-based milk. I've taken almond milk, but you can use any milk of your choice. I also have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder. I've used cardamom instead of cinnamon because cinnamon just feels too fall or wintry to me, and cardamom is a lighter and fruitier spice, but you can use either or. I also have a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. This is just as a topping, so you can skip the step or use how much ever you like. I also have some sliced almonds that I'm going to toast. You can use pre-sliced almonds or you can just chop it up like I did. And I have some cherries. You can use any fruits that are in season or fruits that you like. So I'm going to start by rinsing my quinoa in a fine mesh sieve. And you want to make sure to rub the quinoa against the sieve to get rid of any of the bitterness. And once this is done, I'm just going to set this aside. In a pot here on medium heat, I'm going to add in all of my milk. And I'm going to patiently stir this with a wooden spoon till it starts to simmer. You don't want to increase the heat at any point, and this requires a little bit of patience, but it is so worth it. This will also make sure that your milk doesn't scald or burn. As you can see, my milk has come to a gentle simmer, and this is what we're looking for. So to this, I'm going to add in all of the rinsed quinoa. I'm also going to salt to taste with just a pinch of salt to brighten up all of the flavors. Mix all of this really well. Reduce the heat to low. Cover the pot with a lid. Leave a slight opening so that the mixture doesn't boil over. And I'm going to let this cook for 10 minutes. So while the quinoa is cooking, I'm going to toast up the sliced almonds. I'm just going to take a small pan on medium-high heat, to which I'm going to add all of the sliced almonds and keep mixing till it gets a really nice golden brown color and smells all toasty and fragrant. This should just take around 4 to 5 minutes. Once this is done, I'm just going to set this aside. It's been 10 minutes. I'm going to uncover the pot and make sure there's enough liquid in the mixture. If you feel like your porridge has gotten too dry, you can just add a splash of milk. I'm going to add in the 2 tablespoons of maple syrup and the cardamom powder. Mix this well and cook for 10 more minutes on low heat with the pot completely covered. And as you can see, my quinoa is completely cooked. And don't worry if it's a little dry or if it has soaked up all of the moisture, because we can always add more milk into our bowl while serving. Now it's time to serve. So I've just ladled some of the quinoa porridge into my bowl here. I've also added a splash of milk to loosen up the mixture. I'm going to add in the brown sugar to the hot porridge because it just caramelizes and gives it a delicious taste, but you can totally skip this step if you don't want your porridge to be too sweet. I also found a really ripe mango in my fridge, so I just ended up chopping that up into bite-sized pieces. I'm adding the chopped cherries. You can use stewed frozen berries if you'd like. And I'm going to finish by adding our toasted almonds. And that's the finished dish. So as you saw, this was a really simple and easy recipe to make. You can use any fruits of your choice and make it seasonal. So as you saw, I added some bright mangoes and cherries because it's warmer here and I wanted it to feel a lot more tropical. But this dish would also work in the winter with some stewed apples or dry fruits. It's a highly versatile recipe, so let me know in the comments how you made it your own and what kind of fruits you added and what toppings you used. And please like and subscribe because I come out with new videos every Sunday.